Guys, so I was telling you 28 years back, I was staying at a university hostel, Guer Hall, and it was summer vacation when most of the students had gone to their native places, and we were only around 40, 50 students, and well, it was very hot in Delhi, and we decided to have a short vacation at Kanha National Park, whose project director was colleague of my father. And well, we made the uh, program impromptu, and very next day we started for Kanha National Park. We reached Bhopal. From there, we drove all the way to Kanha National Park and met the project director, Mr. Dutt, a colleague of my father. Mr. Dutt said, you guys need to take rest because you have been traveling since yesterday, and take proper rest, eat something, and in night we'll go. So, okay, we rested for some time, took a bath, and refreshed ourselves. And after having a dinner, we started for the Kanha National Park. And normally, the visitors or the tourists are allowed only in the daytime, but when you're known to those people, you can have the privilege of visiting the national park even night time. That is not official, but okay, such things do happen. And Mr. Dutt gave us a open jeep that you use for safari, and we were four guys, me and three friend of mine, and there were three forest guards, one driver, and one guard was carrying the spotlight. We went deep in the jungle, and it was 12:30 when we entered, and we almost roamed there for 2.5 hours. Well, that wasn't our lucky day because we were expecting some big cat like tiger, lion, or at least some panther. But well, that wasn't our lucky day, and mostly we found deers, different kind of deers, barking deer, spotted deer, sambar, and bison, that is wild buffalo, some squirrels, jackals, hyenas, like that. But talking about the big, ferocious carnivore, we couldn't find any, and it was already 2:30 in the night. We thought now there is no use roaming further, and it's time to go back to our rest house where we are staying. And so we started our journey back, and certainly in that deep jungle, it was a very dark night. We could see only moon and some stars, and there was nothing else, no electricity, because it's a very remote place, and even there is electricity in the rest house where we were staying. It was hardly for 2 hours. So in the deep jungle, it was all dark and pitch dark, and well, it was open jeep like safari. In safari you use, we were driving, and suddenly we saw a huge spot of light. We were wondering from where this light came in, and we asked the forest guard, do you have any idea how this light is there? It was around 200 meters away from the place we were there. So he was also amazed, and well, he was clueless. He said, I don't know from where this light came in, just go near, then we will find. And in next 2 minutes we were almost there, and what we saw really shocked us. It was a light coming from something lying on the ground. It looked like a very shining object, like you see the precious stone. And there was a big cobra who was dancing, and I can see his hood and the lining, the U shape, that white lining on his hood. So we were really scared. Then I didn't know what to do, and I could see all those three guards and the driver holding their hand, and they were just praying, please, God, please, Nagdevta, please. It was our fault to land in your zone, and we are really sorry. Please forgive us. So, we were, just dumbfounded. And then certainly driver said, we cannot stay here. It's very dangerous because this is a snake, cobra is displaying his money I was talking about, and this is one of the rare scenes. Very few people have seen a snake displaying his money and dancing. In fact, he was inviting his mate to join him. That's what the folklore says, that when a snake, the holder of money, when he wants his female mate to join him, he puts the money on the ground and he dances, and then that female mate responds. So the driver said, we cannot stay here, we ought to go. And he was started driving back, and that was a lot of experience that I will never forget. And I leave it to you, because as in the beginning I said, I don't have much faith in these such things, but I leave it to you what it was in that incident that happened 28 years back, and in the dead night, well, no electricity, that where that light source came in, and what that snake was doing, and what was that precious stone if it wasn't money. So that's it for now. Take care. You'll have such interesting stories coming from me. Thank you. Take care.